Oh, and we're back. And we're back.
We're
and
back.
we're talking about dogs.
We are talking about dogs.
Yeah, and we've got a couple of dedications. One is to 80/20 Living, who on TikTok. I think her name's Sarah, and this goes out to Betty, her little dog, and also to my friend's pug Lola, who was a great friend of Eddie, who's my pack by the way. So
Okay.
yeah. All right, let's crack on.
Let's crack on.
I've lost the script.
Because we decided we're going to do this episode about dogs. I was like thinking about, like I was doing a bit of a nostalgic trip. Do you remember that series called One Man and His Dog? And it's a bit weird for Americans to think about this, but it was like sheep herding with sheepdogs, and it was just like it was prime time television on a Sunday night. Okay. With this guy called Phil Drabble, okay, with a really thick Yorkshire accent. And I was watching it. I hadn't watched this thing for ages. And I just looked it up on YouTube. And it's astonishing. This guy is like oozing and just like getting really excited about how he describes these sheepdogs. This guy called Phil Drabble. And just give you an idea, he talks with a bit of a whistle, a bit like, oh, yes, like that, oh, yes. A bit like, and what came to mind was for Americans, you could relate it to Matthew McConaughey, who has a fine whistle when he talks, with his Texan whistle. And, if you imagine Matthew McConaughey in tweeds and a deerstalker cap, and he pretty much got Phil Drabble.
Right. And then the whole show, as far as I remember, this was on the set in the 70s, right? It was watching a dog round up sheep.
Yeah,
right? That was the show.
That was it. Oh, but you should see the way they dressed.
Even timed it.
It wasn't timed. It was like purely technical.
No.
It's purely technical.
Right.
Yeah, and these dogs jumping around. And the one episode that I watched, the first bit was they're getting a bit kind of like slightly obsessive, like on a fetish level, about how well bred the collies were, the dogs.
Right.
And like these farmers, Yorkshiremen or Welsh farmers, getting really excited about how good their dogs were,
Yeah, I'm sure they would have had to fill the space somehow.
Yeah.
And there's your dog in the background. There's Rudy.
Hello, Rudy.
A message to you, Rudy.
And he's playing with his sock. Nice. And but the thing about what I remembered about that program was that it was one of those reminder programs that's like, oh God, it's school tomorrow.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
That was the thing that made me think that, and Glasses of Summer Wine, the theme tune music to Glasses of oh, God, it's school tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sunday evening TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Happy, because it was always good TV on a Sunday evening, but in the back of your mind...
Just think how easily entertained we were.
Yeah, by sheep.
Prime time Sunday BBC.
Yeah.
Sheep herding. Yeah.
All right.
With your Phil Drabbles.
On that woolly note, welcome to ADHDville.
Hello, I'm Paul Thompson. I was diagnosed with a combined ADHD some months ago, with my preferred combining methods being the trusty whisk, choosing, depending on my mood, between the balloon whisk, the double balloon whisk, the French whisk, or for your more exotic type of whisk, the Danish dough whisk. So
what?
combined.
What?
Combined.
How did we go to
combined
whisks?
ADHD? That's how you combine eggs. You
Oh, I
combine
see.
eggs. You
I get
combine
it.
eggs with a
All
whisk.
right.
So I thought I'd seamlessly link it to ADHD.
All right. And my name is Martin West, and I was diagnosed with ADHD in 2013, which,
Oh.
as it would happen, the top dog names in 2013 were Max for a dog, for a male
Right.
dog, and
Right.
and Bella for a girl.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go. I think
2013.
Max is a very popular name for dogs in Italy in 2024. Actually, so a lot of them
Is
are
it?
called Max.
All right.
A lot of them are called Rocky. Male dogs, obviously. Imagine a female dog called Rocky. It's a bit weird.
Wasn't Heart to Heart?
Yeah.
Wasn't the dog was called Max, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
They had a dog called Max.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
It was murder. When they
onwards.
got together, it was murder. Murder.
I watched a couple of episodes of Heart to Heart a couple of
Okay.
months ago or something. It kind of holds up in a weird,
Does
cheesy
it?
way.
Okay.
Kind
So
of.
what's his
And
name? Robert Wagner. Robert Wagner?
If you squint, yeah.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
funny.
if you squint.
It's a funny show.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're just two mates who, by coincidence or not, after 39 years of friendship, discovered they were co-ADHDers. Hurrah! Now, it's really important to say that this is an entertainment podcast about adult ADHD does not substitute for individualized advice from qualified health professionals. So do not take any advice from us. No. We're just here as a kind of all-inclusive ADHD park bench with room for your doppelgangers, your alter egos, your body doubles, your chaperones, and even your best buddies. And for a limited period only, because we're feeling extra generous, we're making room for your prodigals, your charlatans, your ruffians, and your troglodytes. Still here? Okay.
Prodigals.
I'm impressed.
Right.
Then grab your jetpacks, your pedalos, your space hoppers, or any other transportation method. Let us take you to ADHDville, imaginary town that we created in our minds, where we like to spot different parts of ADHD.
Jesus, that's getting longer. It's getting longer as we go. I'm just saying that whole section.
I'm just like trying to take as much time as I can, you know. By now it's become my segment, so I'm just like, you know, I'm milking it.
You're just gonna.
I'm milking my segment. There's a vision for you. Milking my segment.
Let's move on. And to me, for my little segment, and say, we start off as always here in the town hall of the mayor's office, where we, the joint mayors of ADHDville, take care of business. And we've got a couple of things on the agenda. Item number 1 is a YouTube update, which is
fresh.
If you've been on if you watch us on YouTube and then wonder where the hell our channel went, we basically lost the whole thing. So I'm now having to rebuild it slowly. I'll put the new channel link in the show notes if you're listening. That's it. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. I can put the I'll put the
and it's good
the
enough.
new but basically over the next month or so, I'm gonna I have to remake the videos and put them back up online. So it'll take a little while to get all of the back catalogue back up there.
Yeah.
All right, so that's that.
It's a minor hitch in ADHDville.
Yeah. And item number 2.
It's like our town hall has got scaffolding around it for a couple of weeks. That's all. Basically.
Yeah. That's it. Item number 2 is that we're going to be. This is a onesie episode where we just talk about one thing, and we're talking about ADHD and dogs, which is a fantastic subject to talk about.
Yes.
And the item number 3 is that at the end there'll be a quiz because we like a quiz on this pod. All right. So where shall we go, Polio?
Well, I thought we could go to
I might say that again.
I think we should go to the park. I think, Martin. What do you think?
All right. Yeah. I think that sounds like a perfect place to go and talk about doggy dogs.
Yeah, off the lead as well.
Bring the car around.
Everyone's off the lead.
Yeah, off lead, absolutely.
Off lead.
Mm-hmm.
No muzzles. No muzzles here.
Or off leash is if you're American. Mm-hmm. Yeah, them's the words. All right, let's get the car around. It sounds great. I've just had it tuned, so you should notice how it sounds so much better. And then we'll jump in and go to the park.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to start off by saying, so ADHD and dogs is a great subject, and there are many reasons why having a dog is really good if you've got ADHD. But I wanted to quickly run down a list of things that were bad reasons to get a dog if you have ADHD. Because the last thing we would want is for people to go, oh, a dog sounds great. I'm going to go and get one. And then it all goes horribly wrong because that's unfair.
They are a responsibility, aren't they?
Doggy friends. I think that the big thing is that it's a commitment, right? Yeah. So it's a time commitment because you've got because you have to take the dog for a walk. You've got extra cleaning up after it. You've got extra chores. It will cost extra money. Yeah. Right. Vets bills.
Vets bills are off the scale. At least in the UK at the moment, vets bills are like off the scale at the moment. There's like a big. There's a lot of people just getting really angry about how bad the vets bills are going at the moment. So I've got friends who've got like a dog that will continually eats their socks, and it's like every. They have to like take the dogs to a vet and they get the socks taken out of the stomach of this poor thing.
Oof.
And it's like
expensive
every time. I mean, that's like, can you imagine on top of your ADHD, I think about those kind of events.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah. And then there's also like, because you have to plan ahead. So if you're one of these people that like to kind of go off on a whim and go for a day trip here or there, you now have to kind of take a dog into account, right? So you have to kind of get someone to look after it, or it restricts where you can go and what you can do. I know that I'm going to a hotel next week, and but it's a dog friendly hotel, so so I'll be taking him
well, for
there.
me,
but yes,
when I lived in Palermo, I had a really good dog sitter, and she was amazing, and she was like really, I mean, she was more of like, she would take my dog, more of a personal pleasure for her. She grew really attached. Actually, she cried when we left Palermo. She's really upset. She was really upset. So, but they're worth their weight in gold if you can find them, especially if they're near home as well. Yeah.
All
and
right.
then it's
so they go on
straight. If rescue dogs. On the one side, you think, oh, I'm doing something good for rescue dogs, but my dog is a rescue dog, but he lived by himself. That's him over there. Say hello, Rudy. And he's got his own habits. He's got his own little doggy habits. and there's nothing you can do
Right.
about it. So it's at least with if you take them from from very young, whereas a puppy you can you've got more control of managing their habits, but then you've got other stuff going on. So there's all kinds of shenanigans with
Right.
dogs to bear in mind.
So if you are going to get a dog, I guess what we're saying is that a rescue dog would be preferable, and but yes, to your point, some rescue dogs are more easier, um,
Yeah,
to to to
yeah,
to own. Like some, require a lot of
yeah.
rehabilitation, whereas some
Oh
have come
God,
from a nice family friendly home and actually will just kind of
yeah,
adapt quite easily. But
yeah,
puppies do take a lot of energy
yeah,
and training. They are kind of quite hard work. But yeah, all right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's
Okay,
reasons to not get a dog if you have ADHD. But onto the more interesting part,
yeah,
which is
yeah. Reasons to be
great
cheerful. Part
reasons
three
why
is
having a
Ian
dog is good
Jury
for
once.
ADHD.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
and
um,
go for it, Paul. Hit us.
yeah, well, I remember when I first got Rudy, I had a bit of a problem at first because to me it was just like another chore that I had to do, and it took me a while to like get into um, Paul, just like come on, Paul, just like take him for a walk and just like forget everything, and it took me a while. In the end, I've got it. I kind of sorted myself out. Like when I take him for a walk, I'm not thinking about work. I'd take him for a walk and sort my thoughts out and get the fresh air and stop hyper obsessing about stuff. And he's great for that. It's like he sticks his nose under my armpit while I'm working at my desk and says,
Yikes!
"Come on, mate, take me for a walk," and off we
Blimey.
go. And it's great. Yeah, his little wet nose
Yeah,
gets
no
under there.
exercise. Dogs exercise, get you out the house, get you out into the
Yeah,
fresh air.
yeah.
Fantastic. And
break
also I
out
was
break up the routine a bit is always good
yeah,
for
and
me.
I've met loads of great people because we've had dogs and we've
Yeah.
started chatting. Some of my friends are all dog people that we've met because our dogs met each other first, and then we kind of like, hey,
Mm.
how's it going? I like your dog. I like your dog. Um, but
We're going to sniff around
what's your
each
dog's
other
name?
like the dogs do. Dogs, they sniff around each other. We sniff
Exactly.
around each other. We can sniff.
Yeah, we're a bit more
Oh,
polite,
yeah.
and we don't kind of stick our noses up each other's asses, but
No.
we
But,
do it in a more polite way.
exactly.
But yeah, no,
Exactly.
oh yeah. So
Well,
I've met loads of great people that way.
I can only meet people that have female dogs because Rudy is, he's a bit of a naughty boy with,
All
with
right.
the male dogs. He's just unbelievable. He's just like a
All
hyena.
right.
Yeah, it's just not good with them.
Ed is not so interested in male dogs, but he likes a bad girl. I mean, he
Really?
likes the real moody bitches. If you
Does he?
pardon my dog language.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He likes them. He likes them. He's all about it.
Okay. My
Yeah.
dog has color coding. If a
Oh,
white dog
hang on.
runs across his path or is like near him,
Mm-hmm.
it's like they're invisible to him. Couldn't give a damn if they're
Oh,
white dogs.
really?
Yeah, he takes no interest in them. If they're dark dogs, he just goes ballistic. Yeah, he's got color coding. It's a bit weird that way.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
funny. That's funny.
yeah. And then he has
um.
nothing with size as well. He doesn't give a damn. He could be the biggest male dog, and he'll just like jump on him.
Mhm.
Unbelievable like that.
Always
Anyway,
good
so
fun.
any other
All right.
benefits?
I've
Oh,
got a bunch here.
okay.
If you need me to step in,
Yes, step in.
keeps you on a timetable. So
Okay.
I like routine. I like and Eddie's really good at getting me out of bed because he wants food, and then I sort him
Yeah.
out and give him his food and take him for a walk. So he has a set routine,
Mm-hmm.
and I like that he imposes that on my
Yeah.
on my
Right. Totally.
day. So he has a
Yeah.
timetable, and then therefore I end up having to have a bit of a timetable, and I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, cool. No, I'm a bit like with driving. I find that as driving does, it gives me a moment to. I don't know. I find it really calming when I'm driving. It's the same when I take him out for a walk. I can somehow manage my thoughts better when I'm outside of the house. Yeah, just collect my
Hmm.
thoughts, and DA really helps with that. Yeah,
Yeah. And what about uh, unconditional love, right?
totally.
Because dogs don't care a crap about whatever it is that you care about, right?
Yeah,
They don't care what you've done or
no,
anything.
exactly.
They're always
It's actually
happy to
the first thing
see
on my
you.
list is exactly this. Actually, yeah, so
All right.
unjudgmental. Just like which I guess if
They
you're an
are.
ADHD, that's
They'll
really cool, isn't it? That's good.
Right, because sometimes you can feel low, right?
Yeah,
And they are very good at knowing when you are stressed. They
yeah,
can actually they can tell
yeah.
um, by your voice and by your actions if you're how your mood is.
Hmm.
That's one of the reasons why we get on so well with dogs, is because they can read us
Yeah.
as well. It isn't just the other way around. So
Oh,
they can
totally,
come up and
totally.
give you
Yeah,
hugs and cuddles and
yeah, yeah,
sit by you.
yeah. And then Rudy's he's just Rudy at times. Like he's too low now. Just like he's glaring at me. Like, what are you talking about? Um, yeah, he just
Are you
like
talking about me, Dad?
so unjudgmental, but also it like his needs are so simple that you can't help but just like slip into that kind of way of thinking. It's like, okay, let's just do what he wants to do, and go along with it, go along with his plan. And just I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
it makes sometimes he helps me simplify my life a bit.
Oh
Makes me
no,
a bit,
don't say
makes me
fucking dog.
care a little bit less about when things are
Jesus
going
Christ.
bad. Definitely.
Oh no, you might be coming back.
Oh, he's
You
frozen.
might
No,
be
he's
coming.
back. Oh, there's
Oh, there
back.
we go. There we go. He's
He's
back.
back.
Just a bit
Back.
of patience
Okay.
is
Yeah.
required.
Um.
I mean, I think that also just
Oh
leads
God.
in.
It's saying
Oh, hang
lost
on.
connection again. Reconnected. Oh, we're back. We're back. Blimey.
All right.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Oh no, it's
I
saying
think
it's
leads
reconnecting
into. Oh,
again.
Jesus Christ! It's kicked him out. It's kicked him out.
Technical problems.
Is he going to come back?
Have you
Oh
frozen?
God!
He has. He's
Oh,
frozen.
this is a painful episode.
Holy crap.
It's painful. It's painful.
Okay. This is
Oh, he's
painful, isn't
back
it?
again. Gee,
No,
there we go.
reconnecting. Is it going?
I can see
I
you
think we're back. I think
and
we're
I can hear
back.
you.
I think we're back. Anyway, so at
All
least we
right.
got that chunk out in there. That's good. We got that chunk in there. It's down.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So I've got. Have you got any other positives, Mister West, on the dog thing?
Just to kind of say that that connected to the last point, it can dogs decrease your anxiety.
Yeah.
Like just petting your dog, is well known, but that's so helpful. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think I did read somewhere that dogs are the best animal if you have ADHD
Yeah.
for
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Which has come
that
to
they
mind
are
actually, Martin. Yeah, it's like when.
ultimate.
Yeah. It's just come to mind actually. It's like if I'm going down a little bit like a rabbit hole of like stupid, unuseful kind of thought kind of patterns, and then I can just like Rudy just like pull me out of the rabbit hole, literally. Sometimes it's
Hmm.
like it's really cool like that. It's like instantly you could like pull me out of whatever, if I'm
Yeah,
catastrophizing about something or just what it's like. He can pull me out in no time at all. And
he's
I
like,
could,
Dad, can you feed me? Otherwise,
yeah,
I'm gonna cause a catastrophe. I'm gonna
yeah,
bite your leg if you
yeah,
don't give me dinner.
exactly. Or sometimes he just wants
Yeah, right,
attention. He likes attention.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't we all?
a bit of a play.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah. All
Alrighty.
right.
So I've got
Lots of
here. I've
great
also got a
reasons.
study, Martin. I've actually got a study that was done in Finland.
Ooh.
In Finland,
Ooh,
that was done.
okay.
It's done with over 11,000 dogs. It's not like a small. It was a three. It's a 3-year-old research that was done. It came out 3 years ago. 11,000 dogs. That's quite a few, right? And so what they set out to do
Yeah.
is like, oh, is ADHD, human ADHD, can it be related to dogs? The answer is a resounding yes. Okay, it's called hyperkinesis,
Okay.
right? And apparently we've got some
Right.
very similar chemical markers. It's very similar to dogs,
Right.
such as low blood phospholipid levels, which
Oh,
is a
blimey, big words coming out.
bit of a mouthful to say. But apparently, dogs do have a lot of similarities with human ADHD, even if it's got a different name. Bizarre, right?
All right.
Much
Uh-huh.
more likely in male dogs, but also
Right.
much more likely in certain breeds of dogs. Like the worst is the Cairn Terrier, the Golden Retriever,
Cairn Terrier.
your
Mm-hmm.
German Shepherd, your Staffordshire Bull Terrier.
Right.
But
Okay.
also one of the best dogs you can have if you want. Oh, I don't want a dog. I don't want a dog with ADHD. I'm struggling with my own ADHD. I don't want any other. Get
Right.
a Chihuahua.
Fair,
Chihuahua's
and that's a
very
fair
low.
thought.
Chihuahua's very low on ADHD.
What?
Apparently, yeah.
What? I would have
Bizarre,
thought they'd
right?
be
You
like the
think,
most
oh,
hyperactive
yeah,
little
exactly.
crazy dogs of
No,
all.
no.
All
They've
right.
they've tested them. So,
They have
but
their
even less so if you
own
get a
weird
female
energy.
Chihuahua,
Okay.
yeah. Um,
All right.
and yeah,
I'm not entirely
and
sure I
also
would
body
ever
size was a
recommend
factor.
a Chihuahua.
Bigger the dog, the more
Okay.
chance. The bigger the dog, the more chance they have ADHD.
Okay. Oh,
Hence, the
wow. All
Chihuahua
right.
is somehow related to body size. Um, but
Oh,
there is a
blimey.
thing. It's like joking apart. It's like there are not that many similarities because actually, as they get older, the ADHD in dogs it plummets to 0. So by the time your dog, how old is
All
Eddie?
right.
He's getting on,
He's
isn't
like
he, Eddie?
13 now.
Right, he's got no
Oh, yeah.
ADHD.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, boy.
Yeah, 0.
No,
0 ADHD
he just
plummets. It
sleeps.
just like goes down at about a 45-degree angle on the chart. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
So there you go. Bit of
That,
research. I was surprised. I thought, oh, come on, it's just a bit of fun. But actually, the guys in Finland, probably Helsinki, I'm guessing, 11,000 dogs that they researched.
right.
So someone gave them money
So
to do
dogs
that.
can get their version of,
Yeah,
they have their own version of ADHD.
yeah,
Right, because I was thinking, do dogs have ADHD? And I was looking into it, and I was thinking, well, yeah, they were saying yes, but I feel like it was
yeah,
putting a human condition like onto a dog, but
yeah.
I feel slightly better about it if it's actually its own thing. What was
Yeah.
it called? Cane
You
something
just you're asking me that.
canine.
You just want me to get into. into difficulty. Hyperkinesis.
Right.
Hyperkinesis.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
There we go.
there you
All
go.
right. It's its own
So,
thing,
some
which is similar
science
to
was
ADHD.
unexpected. Yeah.
So, all right.
So,
I would say that actually more importantly than that is that it's almost important to have a dog that shares your energy levels, right? So if you had a working dog,
yeah,
those are the ones that have bred to have a purpose.
yeah,
They are like sheepdogs, as we were talking about
yeah,
earlier.
yeah,
They are very
yeah.
very intelligent, and they require a lot of
Oh my God.
activity and
Yeah,
stimulation.
yeah,
Whereas Eddie
yeah,
down here, he's born as a lap dog, so
yeah,
he's like easy. He
yeah.
just likes hugs
Well,
all day.
Rudy, I love Rudy so much, but he's quite a hyperactive dog. Well, in the house, he's really good. He's the perfect house dog. Outside, I would always tell everyone that he's bipolar. Outside the house, he is all over the place. He's just mad. So sometimes
Hmm.
if I want to go out, if I'm really stressed, sometimes I go for a walk without him. It sounds bizarre, but I sometimes need to, because he'll just like pull me from left to right of the road, and he'll be barking at dogs and just going crazy. And also he doesn't like
Blimey.
the bells. He doesn't like bells, church bells, which is a bit of a problem in Palermo, because it's quite Catholic, as you can imagine.
Okay.
Churches everywhere, so bells everywhere, ringing, ding dong,
Yeah.
ding dong. He hates the sound. He
All right.
hates the sound of them. So
Woof woof. Woof woof.
no, it doesn't work. He
Hmm.
howls at them. He howls at the bells.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
Oh
it's
cool.
unbelievable. It's
That's
actually really
very
funny.
cinematic.
It is cinematic. And the Italians, they always ask,
Oh
"Oh,
wow.
is he all right?" I said, "No, don't worry. It's just that he's Protestant, as in the opposite of Catholic."
Is that what you're saying?
That's what I tell them. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that he's Protestant. That's what I tell them.
Oh Jesus.
I
And
think
then they just have they just stare at you like I don't
they
comprehend.
they changed this. Yeah,
It's a foreign
they walk they
English
walk they
weird
walk on the other
guy
side of the
saying,
road all of a sudden. To me, it's
all
really
right.
funny. I always chuckle to myself. I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, he's Protestant."
Oh boy.
Oh boy, yeah, exactly.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So,
All right.
yeah, alrighty,
So, how about this is a good point to get back in the car. We'll go
all
back to
right.
the town hall, and you have a quiz, right?
I do actually. Thanks for asking.
I
Yeah,
believe
I do.
that's
Okay, so
that's
let's get in the car.
that's what we that's what we promised the good people
Yeah,
of ADHDville
we,
that we
we,
would have a quiz.
we should. We're not going to let
Um,
them down, are we?
so no, let's bring the car around and get back to our chambers. I believe if that's the
Chambers.
right word.
Oh, I like that. I like that idea.
All
Okay.
right, back
So
in
I've
the
got
town hall.
it's actually you have to pick out of all of these breeds, Martin, of dog. You have to pick out the one that I've
Yes,
made up.
yes.
Okay. All right. You
Oh,
concentrated.
okay.
Okay.
I like this. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna get
All
a
right. So
piece of
there's
paper
three of them
to
in
scribble the names
total.
down. Okay.
Consists of
Mm-hmm.
so the first one you have to guess what out of these five dogs you have to pick out the one that I
All
made up.
right.
Okay. Grand Basset Griffon
Okay.
Vendine. All right. So you got that. Grand
Okay.
Basset Griffon Vendine.
Okay.
Or B,
Yeah. Next.
Commodore with a K. Commodore. Okay. C, Coton
Okay.
d'Italeur.
Yeah.
D, Benjidor. Or E.
Jesus Christ.
Cambodian
Yeah.
Razorback. Which one is the odd one out?
Okay. So now I have to kind of go to the dog show, almost like Crufts or the American Kennel
Yeah, or
dog shows, where they'll go
Scruffs.
the Grand Basset,
Yeah.
the
Grand Basset.
the
Grand Basset Griffon
Griffon.
Vendine. Or the Commodore.
See,
Cotton de
that
Cotton
one.
d'Italia Benjidor. Or the Cambodian Razorback.
See, I'm gonna narrow it down to either A or E, on the basis that A, there's the Basset and the Griffon are two different types of dogs,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? So
Yeah.
I've got two dog names in one dog name, which
Mm.
kind of raises alarm
I can
bells
see your logic.
in my
I can
head.
see. They're
And
like
then,
yapping.
well, yeah, because I've got a
It's
Basset
like yapping
hound
going in your head.
and a Griffon.
I can
And
understand your
then the
logic.
last one,
Yeah.
the Cambodian Razorback,
Yeah.
just sounds like someone's made up a cool name for a dog. You know what I mean? Razorback.
Yeah.
So you know what? Just on the logic of there's two different dog breeds in one dog breed, that sounds like a weird one. So I'm going with A.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
And
You're wrong. As they say in Yorkshire,
wrong.
you're wrong. You're wrong.
All
It's
right.
the
What was
Benji
it?
door. Benji door. Made it up completely out of my head.
Jesus. D.
Yes, there's actually a breed called the Grand Basset Griffon
Oh.
Vandine or a Cambodian Razorback. I want one of those
Wow.
things now. I want to get myself a Cambodian Razorback. All right, so moving on.
Wow.
This next
there you go.
little quintet
Yep.
are all terriers. They're all
Yes.
terriers. Okay.
Okay. Oh,
You
I
ready?
might feel a little bit more. Yeah.
The first one,
Yeah.
A, Bandy Dinmont Terrier.
Yeah.
Bandy Dinmont Terrier.
Okay.
B,
Mm-hmm.
Bedlington Terrier.
Oh,
C,
very nice. Bedlington. Yeah.
C, Western Terrier.
I have 3.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, sounds like
D,
one.
Skye Terrier. E,
Oh,
wait
yeah,
for
I know
it.
the Skye Terrier.
Zolalitzkuntli Terrier. Do you want me to spell it?
I'm just going to go
XOLOITZ TZCUINTLI Zolonskilitli Terrier. Okay, so A, B, C, or the D.
If it's Chinese, then the X is pronounced with a sh. So it'll be like
Zologintuli Terrier.
Sure. Okay. Oh, good lord. I mean, like, there's okay. So I can.
Tricky one,
I think
I know.
the Western Terrier I've heard of, and the Skye Terrier, and I think if you can't say the last one, then chances are that you didn't make it up. The Bedlington Terrier, marvelous. I think that sounds like a thing. So I'm going with A, the Bandy Dinmon, or whatever it's called.
No.
A is my final
It's the
answer.
Western Terrier.
Phone friend. I should
You're
have phoned a
confused
friend.
the West Highland Terrier.
Oh, come on.
You're getting
The
confused with
Westie.
your Western. You're getting confused with the giant hotel chain. Western Terriers.
God,
is made
Lord.
up.
Oh, the Western Hotel.
Yeah,
Oh.
tricky one. I know. Okay.
I'm
Last but
failing.
not
That
least,
was
it's
a
actually
sneak
6. I've
attack.
got 6.
Yes.
The last one. That was sneaky, I know. That was sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
There's 6 in this last
Go on,
one.
then. Hit me.
You ready? A.
Yeah.
So one of these is made up,
Mhm.
Martin. right? A, Australian
Right.
stumpy tail cattle dog.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
B, the Brussels
Stumpy.
Griffon.
Right, for sure. Yeah. Oh, I love a
Brussels.
Brussels Griffon.
Okay. Sounds like a
Yeah.
biscuit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Nor-
have you ever seen one? Is it?
I think I have actually. They're
Go on.
really nice. Yeah. Norwegian spruce hound.
Yeah, they got really crazy faces. Right. That
Okay.
sounds like one. Yeah.
Peruvian Inca orchid.
Oh wow.
Okay.
That's a
Alaskan
name.
Klee Kai.
Okay. Yeah.
Or the Belgian
Okay.
Lakenoise.
Okay. Belgian Laker noise. Okay. All
You're
right.
on the
Out of
ropes,
that.
Martin.
Okay.
You got the first two wrong. You're on the
I
ropes.
feel confident.
Are you?
I know. This is this is just for pride. This is okay. So I can definitely rule out B,
All
the
right.
Brussels Griffon. I'm going to rule out C, the Norwegian. I'm going to rule out D, the Peruvian Inca orchid, and the Alaskan Klekai. So just the first one. I know that there is like an Australian. There's a great working dog, the Australian something.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to go with that just for the
Are you?
pure thing
Because
that
you've gone with
the
A with
word
the first two. Should go for A for all three. Just yeah.
Yeah, because it has the
You're
word
wrong. It's the
stumpy in
Norwegian.
it,
I made
and
up
that.
the Norwegian spruce hound.
Good lord, that's a 0 for 3. 0 for 3. You slapped me round the face with a kipper on that one. Oh.
Do you need a flannel or something? Do you need a flannel or an ice bucket or something?
I
Okay.
think I'm just going
There
to
you go.
go and have
Little
a
quiz
shower
about
now
dog
after
breeds.
this.
I
Oh,
want
that
a
was awesome.
Cambodian
I
Razorbank.
sucked.
You
Razorbank.
sucked. You sucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So it's probably time to go to the post office.
Yeah. Do you have anything for the
I don't think I
post
have
office?
actually. I don't got any. We haven't got any
No,
feedback.
I don't.
No one writes to us anymore. We've got we get loads of feedback, obviously on TikTok. So we don't have like endless hours. We always get lovely feedback from Michael, of course. The lovely Michael.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's just say that.
Who actually? I just want to sort of shout out to Michael,
comments.
who's actually he's actually posted my favorite ever TikTok video of all these 7 months that I've been on TikTok. The most beautiful, delightful, joyous TikTok video I've ever seen in my life. He's basically repairing with a drill something in the back. I think he's constructing a kitchen or something, and he's put the phone at the back of the drawer, inside the drawer, as he's fixing it with a drill, with two of his little kids peering in as he's fixing it. And with Michael narrating as he's going. It's a total joy. So that's our friend Michael the Lime. Michael on TikTok. What's it called?
Lime.
Michael. Yeah.
It's autistically me.
Autistically me.
Top of my head.
Oh, that's right. I always read it as autistic lime. Yeah, autistically me.
Yeah, I know.
Check him out.
There we go. All right. I've just reloaded the script back. All right. Well, okay. Well, let's say as we are in the town hall. Oh God, that is the wrong freaking. I just pulled up the wrong script. So I'm just going to kind of slightly work out the intro based on memory, which is
herding cats. Herding cats. No, he's back in the room.
Yeah. This is.
Do you want me to do it? I've got it up.
Clunky old episode, isn't it?
It's a clunky one. I've got it up.
Go on then.
All right. So we're in a town hall.
Take us out, Paulio.
So ADHDville is delivered fresh every Tuesday to all purveyors of fine podcasts. So please subscribe to the pod and rate us most magnificent. And feel free to correspond at will in all the comments. But wait, there's more. If you wish to see our beautiful faces sally forth to the YouTubers. Beautiful. But you can also pick up your quill. Pick up your quill and email us at ADHDville at gmail.com.
That's right.
So you could also visit us on TikTok, YouTube, and the Cupboard of Our Friends, which is the Facebook and Instagram. But in the meantime, Martin has his
kind to yourself.
Exactly. And and I will beseech you, fellow ADHDers, know thyselves, sons of the hounds, come hither and get the flesh.
Well, we got through that episode.
We got it's not the slickest episode we ever did. But it's also,
No, that's because we've had a month off. That's why.
Exactly. They always have a bit of a life at the road now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There, says the mayor. That's that.
There is.